Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. Myself, Nikhil, and we will be just starting in a bit. Let's wait for a couple of minutes to help others join. Then we shall start. I hope we can start now. So, welcome to today's webinar on phishing simulation and email security awareness. We are delighted to have you with us and appreciate you taking time to join us. In this session, we will explore Infosec IQ, a powerful phishing simulation and LMS tool designed to enhance security awareness and strengthen your organization's defense against phishing threats. Our goal is to provide you with valuable insights on how this tool can help educate employees, reduce cybersecurity risks, and build a more resilient security culture. We are honored to have an esteemed panel of experts with us today who bring extensive experience in cybersecurity, security awareness training, and threat mitigation. We will begin with Mr. Siddharth Jain, CEO of NGBPS Limited, who will provide us a brief introduction. Sir, please.
Thank you, Nikhil. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate you taking out the time and joining this session. We are committed to make this of great value for you. I'd quickly start with introducing you to the organization, and then we will take it from there. Can we move to the next slide? So very quickly on the agenda, we are basically looking at a quick introduction to AiCyberWatch. We are talking about the phishing risks, the simulation and the training platform as such, the process and a practical demo of how we can use this to protect ourselves from the potential risks related to phishing. And then we will, of course, summarize the entire meeting and we can put the floor for questions. We'll just move to the next slide. Next one, please. So today, NGBPS, which is the parent company of AiCyberWatch is the cybersecurity vertical of NGBPS, is a 29-year-old organization. We've specialized in IT services for the last 29 years and have a global presence, of course, headquartered in India, but we have presence in Southeast Asia, Middle East, North America, and Latin America as well. Right now, we are represented via our own offices as well as a large partner network in all these areas. So our key mission and the only mission that we have for you is to keeping you ahead of cybercrime, right? So that is what is the whole goal and the mission of the existence of AiCyberWatch as a division. Now we offer a whole lot of managed services. So that is our forte. The Security Operations Center, SOC services is our forte. Along with that, of course, the whole lot of DLP, the the PAM services, identity and access management, etc. So these are all the services. So we provide the solutions as well as managed services on them. Apart from that, a whole slew of assessment services that include the email phishing simulation, the which is going to be the subject of today's webinar, the vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, red teaming, blue teaming, purple teaming, etc. We also do desktop exercises or tabletop exercises, or what they call them. So those are a few of these services. Can we move to the next slide, please? So we have been obviously recognized by a lot of industry journals, magazines. They include the Inside Success, the Business APAC, Forbes Journal, and we've also been awarded so this year as well as last year, right? So the MSSP Summit. So we were awarded the one of the best MSSPs in the region. Now, obviously, we have a great customer base as well. The names that you see here are only just a few which have given permission to showcase their names. Of course, a lot of other customers are under NDAs. Now, before I move on to handing over the baton to Nikhil and the Infosec team to take this forward, I obviously want to talk about take a few minutes to get into a little more detail in why this webinar is going to be so important, right? So if you look at the digital landscape today, even a single missed clicked email can cost organizations millions of dollars, right? Yet, surprisingly, over 80% of cyber attacks that we have seen in the last few years have all begun with a phishing attack, right? So phishing attacks are typically the biggest problem that the industry is facing today with respect to ransomwares and the other losses that we are incurring because of that. A good example, which I always talk about, has been, if you remember, in the late 2023, when SBI had warned, its customer base, and SBI is no small bank, right? We are talking about 48 crore customers were warned about a sophisticated phishing attack wherein they were impersonating their UPI platform. So the attackers or the bad actors were impersonating SBI's UPI platform, and they were basically creating, SBI YONO app updates as well as KYC verification messages to the unsuspecting customers, leading to a massive financial loss that was happening. So you can clearly imagine how big and how risky these things have become, right? So even a bank like SBI has been used to be weaponized to cheat the general public as such. So today we are definitely going to address this. We will show you how our simulation platform turns your employees from potential vulnerabilities into your strongest line of defense by giving them hands-on experience with exact tactics which the cyber criminals are using these days, right? So we are going to equip them with that via this platform. While the average cost of a phishing attack is roughly about 4.5 million. So this is again a lot of research that is available on the internet and in the market, of course. So an average phishing cost or a phishing attack is likely to cost 4.5 million. Now, of course, this could vary depending upon your market capitalization, right? So this number could be larger or smaller in your case. Now, however, companies investing in comprehensive phishing training see a remarkable 300% return on investment through prevented breaches, right? So that is another statistic that is very, very important. So our platform not only protects your organization, but also transforms your cybersecurity training from a cost center into a strategic advantage that measurably reduces your risk exposure, right? So with that thought in mind, I will pass on the baton to Nikhil to take it over. Thank you so much. And I know you would have a lot of questions. We have a lot of people who have joined. I would just request you to, send in your questions only in the Q&A section, not in the chat, because monitoring the chat would be very difficult. We will try to answer all the questions at the end. In case we are not able to due to time constraints, we will make sure that every question is replied to over email, right? Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you find this of value. and we look forward to doing many more. So this is the first of many series that we are going to have on this subject as well. We look forward to seeing you in the others as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful presentation. Now, I would like to start by sharing a bit of knowledge about phishing, and we'll also cover three real-life incidents that led to significant data breaches and financial losses. Once we have covered that, we will dive into a detailed exploration of the Infosec IQ tool and its capabilities. So, what is phishing? Well, phishing is a cyber attack where fraudsters impersonate trusted entities to steal sensitive information via deceptive emails. Common tactics include using urgency to prompt quick actions. So you would have heard a lot about this project. I mean, like this problem that we are currently facing in our day-to-day lives, where we are receiving different emails that are promising you either a financial gain or anything else, etc. So we are being a victim to such emails on our daily basis. And few examples are the attacks like the one happened on Tata Technologies, a ransomware attack, which affected IT assets and also other areas. One on the ICI Bank, which was done by the Bashe ransomware group, which claimed a breach in January 2025, threatening to release sensitive data. Also, the one on the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, which happened in November 2022, which was also a ransomware attack which compromised servers and disrupted patient care with a ransom demand of 200 plus crores. Now, moving on to the Infosec IQ tool. Well, Infosec IQ tool provides tailored cybersecurity training for all the roles. It is a conglomerate of Cengage Group, one of the world's largest education technology companies, creating a digital products and services. Features of Infosec IQ includes building cybersecurity awareness and empowering employees, engaging the workforce with a role-based training and assessments, which include inspiring lasting behavior, building a strong security culture, also reducing cyber risks. It also provides personalized trainings, which is content where the content is tailored to specific roles and industries, which is also available in 34 plus languages and tracks behavior for targeted improvements. It also provides experimental learning where it includes simulated phishing and real-time training. It also provides you reporting dashboards, which provide you the monitoring security data, which helps us in identifying the risk behaviors, comparing trend and correlating performance over time. These tools also help us measure the program impact like pre-built dashboards, reporting, benchmarking, and best practices guidance. It also harnesses best practices in order to reduce cyber risks. It also provides pre-built animations to streamline program management, where they will provide you remediation training, integrations, and campaign templates. Okay, now let's explore this tool with 5 hands-on scenarios. So this is the login page for Infosec. Let me provide my credentials. So this is how the tool looks as soon as you get in. So first on the list is to add a learner into the tool. So let me navigate to learners. Here I will select learners list. Even though the tool provides you different options like importing learners through a CSV file or syncing and automate learners, I will be selecting the add learner for this particular demonstration. So here you can see we are required to provide a few of the details like the name, first name, email, title, etc., as well as you can mention the department for your learner, provide the manager name, etc., so that so I will not be creating a learner at the moment as I have already created one for you. Scrolling down, you can see I have added quite a number of learners already. We will now just move on to creating a custom email template. For this, I will be navigating to Phishing and onto the email templates. Here, the Infosec IQ tool by default provides you a whole library of different email templates. So before we create one of our own, let us see what Infosec tool has to offer. So I'm just going through the catch of the week battery, and here we have different templates already available for our use. Let us view a few of them. So let me view a template which is titled as Learners Manager Wants to Connect. So as you can see, it is a ready-made template ready to be used, which is about a manager reaching out to their employees. And the content is also provided here. As you can see in the curly brackets, the names are mentioned. So in order to see how will a learner actually receive this email, I would like to provide an email. Let us see this template as a viewer who will be getting this template in their inbox. So this is how it will look. And this particular template has an embedded link that will take you through a website where eventually you will be taught a lot about phishing. So since this is an LMS tool, you won't be redirected to an actual phishing site. So it will be a site displaying you that you have been a victim of the phishing attack. So I will be taking you through to that as well throughout this webinar. Now let us see a few more templates as well before we create one of our own. So even though I will be showing you a custom made template about something about QR, let us see what Infosec has to offer. So I'm opening a template which is about a Thanksgiving office dinner. Let us view this as a learner. Yeah. So this is how the template will look when you or the administrator for this tool will be sending it to the learners. This template tells us about a Thanksgiving dinner, which is being sent to Mr. Nikhil about that we are excited to invite you to our annual Thanksgiving dinner. Join us for a night of great food, fun, and gratitude with the colleagues. Please RSVP by scanning the QR below to confirm your attendance. And it's providing you a QR. Then again, just like I told you about phishing, so this is prompting the learner to scan this QR in order to secure his invite for the Thanksgiving dinner. Let us see a few more templates as well. Now let us see something that sort of resonates more on the account side. So this is a basic mail that we usually get. Now let me view this as a learner. Yeah, so this is an email by Google, which kind of tells you that they have requested a request for Google password reset, and you are required to click this particular link in order to create a new password. So this is the common email template that we usually get in our inboxes. Let us see one from the social networking. I hope you would have got the common idea about what we are discussing here. So these are a few templates that we receive on our daily lives in our inboxes, which in turn force us to by mistake click on these links and fall for a trap. So we are just gonna create one template similar to what we are seeing. In order to do that, I will navigate to the Phishing email templates page. And on the right, we have new template. And in this, we are requested the template information, for which I will name this template as webinar template. And since I am creating a template that will be sent to the learners, I will be using the name of a person holding more authority. Maybe it may be a manager or an admin. So let this be an IT manager. Here we are required to select the domain. So when this is email is from the like the manager or the admin department, usually these are like alert notifications alerting you regarding a particular matter. Here the name will be IT manager, of course, and I'm saving this. For the subject, since I'm creating an email template by my IT manager, which will be sort of informing the employees about claiming an urgent monthly bonus. So let us keep the subject as urgent claim your monthly bonus. For the template category, you can mention this category. So I will be running this category weekly basis. So I am mentioning it as catch of the week. The attack will be drive by. So there are different attacks, and I will be taking you through to these attacks in our coming webinars. But for today, we have drive by. So let us keep it as drive by. Fishy domain, again, it's alert notification. I'm not selecting any fishy subdomain, and I'm skipping to the education. So for education, so education is the part as soon as the learner gets fished or he clicks the fishy links or false trap for that fishy email, the learner will receive a notification from Infosec IQ informing them about them being a victim for the attack, and they are required to learn a bit about phishing and what is phishing and how they can avoid phishing. In order to educate our learners, we will be providing them an education. Since this template is about phishing, I will be selecting the phishing education for this template so that the learner gets the correct template that is in relation to the fishy email. Once that's done, let's create our phishing template. In order to save time, I have already created the easier way to create a template. So I have actually um, created few images that can be readily deployed or pasted here, and we can create a template easily. So let me just do that and show you how easier it is to create a template. You can as well create a template from scratch by typing the content using the text here, and you can just paste the content whatever you feel like. So I don't want to do that. I will just do it quickly by what I have already created. So let me create my template. So I have added the content body that sort of says like, dear Nikhil, congratulations, you're eligible to receive a monthly bonus. This exclusive offer will expire in 24 hours, so don't miss out. To claim your bonus, please scan the QR and follow the instructions. Act quickly to ensure you don't lose the opportunity. So here I have added the mail body for my fishy email, and I am prompting the user to scan the QR as soon as possible so that he gets his bonus quickly. And also I'm telling him not to miss out on the opportunity as well. So this is also driving the learner to um, scan the QR as soon as possible. So let us put our QR into the email template. As you can see, we have installed the QR as well. Now I will finish the mail. And so that the learner thinks that the email is from a higher authority, so I'm adding the um, genuine signature as well as the company logo, since this email will be sent to all the learners in my company. So I have used my company logo, I have used the signature, IT manager, I have used the address. Just you, these few details make your emails or the email templates look more authentic, more genuine, so that the learner is bound to make mistake. Now that's being done, let us view our template one last time before we schedule this for a campaign. So this is how the template will look once the learner gets it into his email box. And I guess we have covered pretty much everything here. So let us just save our template and create a campaign for this. So I have saved my template, and I will again navigate to Phishing campaigns. But before that, let me just view where is my custom made template. So navigating to phishing email templates in the content section under personal or under all the templates, my custom made, recently made webinar template is available. Let us view it so that everything is fine. Yeah, everything looks fine. So there is a QR, there is a mail body. So now let's create a campaign. So I'm navigating to campaigns. Under campaigns, I'm going to Phishing campaigns. Here you also get an option of like directly using few of the templates like catch of the week, QR codes, business email compromise. But for this session, we are creating one custom campaign from our side, and we'll be using the custom made email template as well. So I'm creating a custom campaign. Here we are required to provide a campaign name. So let us give a name to our campaign. So it will be webinar campaign. We will select the content. In content, we will select the template that we have just made. So this is our webinar template. We are not required to fill in the batteries or categories. So batteries are actually a set of templates. Maybe you would have categorized a few templates in like maybe catch of the week, so which you will be running on weekly basis, or any other different categories. So if you can mention the categories here, and under those categories, there will be a set of templates which will be running throughout the time period of the campaign. So here, since I'm running a single template, I won't be mentioning the batteries or the categories. So we will just skip on to the learners. So we get an option to select learners in a single go by selecting select all learners, or you can select the learners by groups. If you have categorized the learners basis of groups, like I have created a few of the groups like New Year, SOC team. But for this webinar, I will be selecting a single learner. So I have selected the single learner as well, and I will be scheduling this campaign. So I will be running this campaign only for a single day, even though I have different options to run this campaign monthly, weekly, quarterly, daily, or one template at a time or one campaign at a time. So I'm just fixing it to the number of days, which is one. Start and end dates are the same. I don't want to repeat it, well, whereas you can also repeat the template. And I will be mentioning the time. So now it is 12:30. Let us keep it as 12. And you can either, if you are running the template on a repeat or rotational basis, you can even maximize the time frame so that the template will be sent to the learner occasionally throughout that particular time. So let us keep it as 12, and let us schedule. Before scheduling, let us verify the campaign summary one last time. So it has mentioned the date, only a single learner, as I have selected the name of my campaign, and the learners will start receiving one template of the email templates selected over one day. So I have only selected a single template, uh, which will be running only a single email template for my single learner. So let's save and schedule. So now I have scheduled a campaign here. Let us scroll down and view. So this is the campaign that I have just ran, which is webinar campaign. I will be showing the status. So we'll just navigate to the details of the campaign. Here, as you can see in light blue color, it is showing running and the start time and the end time. And here, open rate and fish rate are currently 0%. I will get to that, but before that, let's see the analytics as well. So it says this particular tool is scheduling the mail, and you can check back soon. So in order to not waste time, I have already created few of the templates. So I will take you through those as well. So these are the few templates I have ran just now. So let us see the status. So it says the same running, but here the templates, email templates have already been sent and the email has been delivered. Same for other campaigns as well. Now I have received the email in my inbox. I will show you, I will just share the screen for the inbox. Yeah. As you can see, I have received an latest mail from my IT manager saying things like urgent mail, urgent claim your monthly bonus. So I have received the mail and I have opened the mail as well. And it is showing the same content which I have just now created about, and it's talking about a bonus, etc., with a QR code attached. Before clicking anything or like doing any activity on the received mail, let us see the status of the mail in our campaign section. So as you can see, the open rate has changed to 100%, along with the fish rate being changed to 100% as well. So here you can see I have just now opened the mail. So as we have scheduled the campaigns, this status will change as soon as we will be opening the mails and doing the activity. So let us open the mail. And here you can see the mail has been received with the QR code attached. And I will be performing the activity using my cell phone. And I will open my Google Lens and scan the email. I have scanned the QR code and I have been sent to a page which tells me about phishing. So I will show you how it looks. I have just taken a few of snaps and I will show you how the email looks. So as soon as we scan the QR using our cell phone, we are sent over to a page which tells us about phishing. So as you can see in this image, the mobile browser has taken me to a page which tells us about phishing. Similarly, I have done the same in my cell phone and it says that you have been phished. Moving on to the status. The status has been changed to phished and delivered. So as soon as you scan the QR, the status here changes and it gets updated in your campaign details. What if we receive an email and my learner understands that the particular email is a fishy mail? And then in that case, your learner gets an option. So I will show you. So this is another campaign that is saying like the open rate is 0 and the fish rate is 0. However, I have received the mail. So let us act on that mail. So this is the mail. And I have received the mail, but in this case, I will not be doing any activity on the mail. I will just report it using this red color fish icon that is available here in my inbox. So in my email body, and I will just click this fish. As you can see the simulation email, you have successfully detected an Infosec IQ phishing simulation mail. So I have reported the another campaign mail and I have not scanned the QR code there. I just reported the mail as soon as I got the mail. Let us see the status in our Infosec IQ. I will navigate to phishing campaigns. Now here you can see the open rate is 100 as I opened the mail, but the fish status has been changed to reported attack since I just reported the attack without doing anything on the email. Moving on, now let's see the next on agenda is the reports. Now let's see a few of the reports for our campaigns. For that, I will be navigating to reports. Under reports, I will be moving to the my dashboard. Under my dashboard, let us see Fish Sim dashboards. So these dashboard enable the admin or the organization to actually keep a check on the stats for their phishing campaigns. For the learners involved, the fish rate, which can be monitored like monthly, half yearly or yearly, different stats. You can always keep a check on industry fish rate and the reports. The activity that you have ran in the past month. So these are the few campaigns that I have ran, and you can see the fishy rate for those campaigns. Few are 100, few are 33, way beyond 50 as well. Also, it provides the fish count of the number of employees fished, the rate of the fish. It also tells you what email templates were effective in order to um, fish your learners, like the templates that actually were undetectable or unrecognizable in terms of a fishy mail. So the templates are also rated as per their success. On the right, we have a pie chart displaying the number of sent email, opened, fished, and reported attack as well. We have also a few graphs displaying the fish rate by department for a monthly and half yearly basis. I will be talking about Fish Notify in our next webinar. So this is something very important. We'll just take this up in the next webinar. It also tells the amount of time the learners took, maybe like the time they invested on the mail or they read the mail. So there are few learners who actually took time to understand whether this mail is a genuine or not, and they reported it. Few without even investing their time into it and fell for the trap. Below are the list of learners available. And there are more dashboards on the left. So I will be taking you through a few of them, like the Aware Ed, which is Aware Education, etc., executive dashboards, incomplete training reports as well. So when you start a training for your employees and whether they have completed, who have completed, and who have not completed, all those things are recorded and presented to you in terms of reports. You can download these reports as well. You can send these reports to the particular learners in order to educate them that you haven't went through the particular training, etc. This tool also has a content library which provides you content that is specially designed, like we talked about in the PowerPoint presentation. So I will be taking you through to all these sections of this particular tool, but seeing the time constraints of today's webinar, I won't be touching these topics today. But yeah, you have a lot of webinars coming in a couple of weeks and on monthly basis as well. So we will be taking you through to this wonderful tool, and we will be displaying all the characteristics and the different offerings of these tools throughout. So I would like to sincerely thank all of you for attending today's webinar. We hope it has provided valuable insights into the importance of implementing industry best practices for phishing prevention and email security awareness. Your queries and questions will be answered shortly. Also, we will be sharing you the recording of this webinar, and you are always free to connect with us and reach out to us if you have any queries regarding this tool. We will be very much happy to connect with you and discuss the possible opportunities regarding these tools as well. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Send your question on.
If anybody has any questions, or if you would like to ask anything about this tool or anything else, you are free to raise your hand or provide your questions in the Q&A section. So we are getting a good response for the questions, and we appreciate you taking time for us. We will be waiting a few more minutes, so you are very much free to provide your questions, and we will be answering them. Thank you. Yeah, Aman, you can add as many as learners in this tool. As well, you can categorize those learners in different groups and teams or departments. So there is no limit how many learners you can add. You can add thousands, you can add like hundreds. So it all depends upon how many learners you want to add, and how many groups you want to create or departments. Thank you, Mohit. Thank you. We also appreciate your time. Purvi, yeah, please type in your question. I haven't got your question yet. Yeah, Shobha, we can connect over like after this webinar, and we will tell you how this tool can be integrated to company emails for tracking. So yeah, please reach out to us. We will be very much happy to provide you a customized demo for that as well. Yeah, thank you, Vikas. Yeah, thank you, thank you, Vibhuti. Thank you. Sure. Thank you, guys. We will be closing now, but you are very much free to reach out to us and let us connect soon over the next webinar, which will be happening in a couple of weeks. And please stay tuned for the invites. We will be very much happy to have you again. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone.